Hello everybody and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Sorry I had to do a delay pause. I kind of had some people kind of coming downstairs. I didn't know if I was going to interfere with the recording, so I'm just starting a new one. So I'm going to just have to pick off where I left off and we'll save from here. Yes. So we'll just, yes, just hint. You can skip red. You can use the skip button where it's actually red. Well, I guess we're good. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Let's keep it low. Let's keep it low to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Now that works out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes migrated in tummy. Cupcakes it is. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out our details even if it's itself. I found myself silent. In the end, Sayori is still herself as usual, but therein lies the unexpected reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding out any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind into things and make them come on to life. I suppose that's why I let her up using up my case faces. I can't help but wonder, what would it be like to see the world through us? Oh, hi. Whoa, I opened to find my eyes. Opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Yeah, that actually almost made me fall a little bit too. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Does it have a napping club? That'd be pretty sweet. You're staying up again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time with anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Marco overheard. Yeah, I know. You'll always look out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around to herself. It is written all. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out everywhere. I rub my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that at all. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they will. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you mean. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sid. Why do you think you're a borrowed boyfriend yet? Hey. That's super neat. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa. This is funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You wouldn't about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy you like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Doesn't this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. Even if you button it, you wouldn't have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit anymore. What are you smelling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, what does this feel so strange? Does this feel strange to see Sayori close her button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep unbuttoning her, I won't get a boyfriend. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying if it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let he do things like this. And you take care of him. And anyone else can. Anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up Lois here. And if you focus on getting her woke up earlier, I'm fine. It's a deal. Yeah, I guess so. So then maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. And it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Danny, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you write a poem last night? Yeah. When my relaxation ends, I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their books. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet with loose torn up from a spiral of a notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, we got 4 options here. We got door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, and door number 4. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. Honey, go lay down. Well, since I was already talking to Sayori, I will show Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Danny. I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Alright. Are you sure you don't like it just because of what I wrote? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think you understand better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Danny poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote it. It reminds me of how you really are part of the club. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the clubroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Danny. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only good people can do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny she's part of the reason why I jumped. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay, now you'll be my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Continue outside poem. Oh, okay, that's when I'm done, okay. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub making the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's a very honest poem. I like it. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like you really? Yeah. Especially that last one. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're late to school, it's a bad to skip breakfast. Even though I do that all the time now. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I'll look forward to it. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna go with Crabby one. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't want to evoke my emotions. Any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need you to show you mine. Now that you like it. Now they like it. I'm not laughing at the poem, but this music is... Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Huh. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing serious. But isn't that the point of poems, of people to express themselves? The writing isn't what makes your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I'll be right back quickly. Sorry about that. After the last recording, I went out to a cigarette. I just want to make sure the door was shut. When you get like that second guessing yourself, or like something's not right. So that's what I was doing. Anyway, back to the game. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things. You do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight into wordplay. like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the lighting in the last line. So you did. I guess more women than that I won't realize. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Let's go, Monica. Hi, Danny. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Oh, great. I will keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring up things. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled with it. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha. Don't worry, Danny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to pass on. Yeah, that's true. Okay, a hand mark on my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something like Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really good friends. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care for each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than what you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into that too much? Haha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Gary. In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone who was so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while for me before I get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love you seeing you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might have a little bit bias toward their kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh, can I read your poem now, please? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yes. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. You see. Well, let's read that. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle produces? It protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas? Is that what it says? My retina is already scorched from the permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It isn't too bright. I was too deep. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Okay. That was weird. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot. There is a lot of poems I've been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure. In fact, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say it had something to do with empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, well, there's only one person to do next. Jimmy. What do you mean? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. Not enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after all reading. Maybe I guess that it might be after reading it through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just break my voice? I'm sorry. Carrie brushes her face in her head. I couldn't help but notice that it's several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine. I didn't notice. What are you saying? What are we saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And that have been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable I recognize that in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. Again, the result is both style and apprehensive as well. Expressiveness or weekend. I'm sorry, I'm not a very good reader, guys. Once you find your train of thought, it's as if her dementor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? Huh. Well, no. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I do love to share the thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, and it was a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of fun. After all, it's supposed to be a literature club. Ghost into the light. The trendles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light have a wistful the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathed, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That was kind of hard to read. I'm not really good at reading cursive. I'm sorry. I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't doing that at all. But it took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. You really write poems longer. I don't know. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I want to say, shit. Something easy to digest. Purpose. Are you in a ghost theory? Actually, the story is actually about a ghost here. Really? I totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after a while. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than telling a simple story or painting a picture. In case perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it away. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. She's counting on me. Phew. I guess that's everyone. My glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It is, as everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's just illogical after a while. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across from Sierra and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging pieces of paper and their respective poems here. As they read in tandem, I watch them expressions and change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's wrong with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to their desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. Usually I'm not for criticism. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. CRV liked it, and Danny did too. So based on that, I'm glad I guess it's just my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the effort, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I can get. Danny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. That's who he's. That music stopped. Oh. I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Danny appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how did you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't literally go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't supposed to. I wasn't the ones who magically grew as big as Danny started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki. That's Liv. This does not know me. I am like fighting you guys. Seriously, both girls turned toward me as if I was nowhere as I was standing there. Danny, she's trying to make you look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple way as more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point of making your forms all converted? Unconvolted for no reason. The meaning should just jump out at their shoulder, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Danny. Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's unique, complex feelings and meanings the most speculative. Avoiding them is not necessarily blaming yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Danny? How did I get traded? Yeah, how did I get traded? It's not like I know anything about writing, but wherever I agree, they'll probably think more highly of me. Guess. Oh God. Oh. Okay, now I see what people are talking about here. Okay. Well, Natsuki's kind of a bitch. I'm just gonna choose Yuri. Screw you, Natsuki. You're right. I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't just pick a fight with her because your opinions are different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're seriously telling me right. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it because someone's very personal. And that's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. I think we all learned something here today, folks. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has took her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant, only because she can't handle the pressure. I ain't never even felt bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hungry, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Yuri, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to go do that. You all spare me from having a look at your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem out of the text and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need you to do that. Across the room, Yuri has a chin barrier and she's desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in some chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me. No, Yuri. How could you not? Everyone for sure. You handled it so well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Danny. You're too kind. I think we're gonna have you as part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that missed. But you know, I would never do anything. It's so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? No, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. Just about as time to see. How does everyone feel about sharing their poems? Everyone had fun. Oh, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, honestly. Danny, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your plans will turn out even better. I think it to myself. I did learn a little more than all kind of poems today everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Danny, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly had been a while since Sayori and I have spent this time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Like, what do you mean? You know, between... Does that kind of thing happen? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just not your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Danny, it's really nice to spend time with her in the club. But I think seeing you get along with her is what makes me the happiest. And I think really everyone likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to what kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I just want to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said no more to myself than her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an international monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Round 2 of poems. Well, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save it here. Okay? I think what I'm going to do here is end this episode right here.